All right. Shalom. Before I start, let me give all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, for Kakarash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Achim. Walk, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. All right, this is going to be this is going to be a shorter one. I got I got a whole handful of videos I want to get to tonight. You know, it's the Sabbath is coming in. You know, nothing better to do. But just to touch on Esau Edom's hypocrisy. All right, that's what this video is going to highlight. And I'm going to let this little 1 minute clip play. And then I'm going to let certain pieces out of this clip play. Now, this is the bigger one. This is 10 minutes. All right, and as you can see, it says Bill Clinton's black son speaks out. All right, now what you have here, Edomite, Esau Edom, Bill Clinton, a politician. Whether he wants to accept it or not, and he knows it, but he had an encounter with a black woman and produced this child and neglected this child his whole life. Hey, I don't even have to. Now look at Bill Clinton and look at this dude. That's that man's son. All right. So now I'm gonna click on this. So we'll let this play for a second, and I'll click back on that other one.
How many
fucking commercial? All right.
I have no doubt that I am Bill Clinton's son.
30-year-old Danny Williams claims he's the biological son of Bill Clinton, and he's now pleading with Monica.
Look at him, man. Look at their faces. Only thing different is that one guy waves.
Lewinsky to help him by providing genetic material from her infamous blue dress for a DNA test.
I would love to see the DNA test done.
Williams, who is from Hot Springs, Arkansas, says his mom, a former prostitute, said she had sex with the 42nd president on 13 occasions, and that he is the only Caucasian man that she had relations with. In his open letter to Lewinsky, Williams writes that it's not about politics or money, but that he's desperate to find the truth to understand who he is and where he comes from. 17 years ago, Williams' mother sold her story to a tabloid, which claims it looked at both Clinton's DNA markers and his, and came to the conclusion that Clinton was not his father.
Now that right there. Now look how simple. Now come on. The point that they made about the DNA marker test, basically in the other video I'm gonna click on, they had came out with a fake test to report it back to say that he wasn't his son. All right, just look at their faces. You know, just look at their faces. That's all that needs to be said. But hey, this dude is this guy's son. All right, hey, this guy Esau Edom, he talks all this shit. You know, black people, baby daddies. Oh, you leave your women. Oh, you're in the hoods, you're in the ghettos, you're pieces of shit. Blah blah blah. But this dude is the real nigga. This dude been abandoning babies since day one. This dude is Esau Edom is the man that perpetrates all the crimes that he blames us of. All right, he's the most ultimate. Let's see. He's the most ultimate hypocrite. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I believe. Let me see. Salaki, y'all. I know this one, the Job 20 and 5, dealing with, it says that the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, all right, but this isn't quite exactly what I'm looking for, you know, but it's relevant. All right, this dude Clinton, hey, and Esau Edom, you know, hey, it's time for the, for the roosters to come home, all right, for the cows to come home or whatever the hell. And shit, he was out here living his life, and then the nigga showed up at his door, which is actually a terror. As a matter of fact, we'll get that, because his son actually isn't black. His son is an Edomite. And this is a very common thing. All right, in slavery, the so-called white slave master would many times rape black Israelite women and produce children with them looking like this. And these are the very children that some of them are around today. And you can tell in their personality and the way that they act, many of them. All right, hey, this is probably close I'll say at least in terms of complexion of what some of them Herodians look like, because we understand that uh, the Herodians were basically uh, their their fathers are Edomites, but their mothers were Israelite women's. All right, mainly of the Hasmonean dynasty of the Maccabees. So this, I'm pretty sure. Hey, I'm not. Hey, if Herod was, I'm pretty sure this could have been his skin complexion. You know. So now we're gonna get actually though. I want to get this because you have tares right here. Yep, Matthew chapter 13. Hey, that lady said he's the only white man I've ever laid down with. So she know that. Hey, she know who that daddy is. What's the saying? Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. All right, Matthew 13. I'm gonna start at, what did it say? 29. We'll start at verse 7, 20. Start at verse 24. It says, another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. All right, this is block it. This is a parable. The seed is referring unto nations. The good seed is the nation of Israel. All right, the wheat. But the enemy, all right, Esau, Edom, he came and sold what? Tares, meaning him, these devils having babies by our women. And now it produces confusion like this. All right, which is why it's stated down. You come down, I'll just keep reading. When his way says, but when the blades was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, an enemy hath done this. The servants said unto him, wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? Now a wheat and a tare, I'm going to pull the picture up. They're identical. All right. If you would see this man regularly on the street, you'd think that he's just a regular black man, so-called. You know, you may assume that he's an Israelite because of the skin complexion. He looks identical, but he's not. The same situation with wheat and tares. All right. Let's do this. Wheat and tares. Let's see if we can pull up a picture. Yep. You'd be hard pressed. Now the wheat is a little bit thicker, if you can see in that picture. But shit. You know, and I ain't no farming expert, but you'd be pretty hard fucking pressed to figure out which one is which. Just from looking at these pictures, you'd be sitting there, your ass would be sitting there thinking you got a good crop this year, and there's nothing but you go to cook with it and shit disintegrate. It's tares, all right, and that's what this man Bill Clinton sold among the Israelites, all right.
Now Williams is trying to raise $100,000
And you know
with
what?
a
I'm gonna come back to
GoFundMe
this other
campaign
one.
to.
Hey, that's that man's papa, all right. But hey, this goes to show you Esau Edom. Every slander, you know what? I get that. Every slander he painted us with, he's an actual doer of. All right. Matter of fact, let's get this. Let's get this. He's, you know, they say, oh, y'all, you know, when black man leaves, baby mama, the hood, the ghetto. What about this, Mr. Clinton? All right, Matthew chapter 7 and verse. We'll probably start at 1. Matthew in 7 and 1, it says, judge not that ye be not judged. For with that judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with that measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. So y'all talk all this smack about us, but here it is, you running around enjoying life while your son was out here suffering. All right, he's a grown man now, got 30, he's 30 some years old, got a couple, I think 2 daughters. And he basically describes his life growing up in the hood, being poor. His mother was a prostitute and a crackhead, all right. He was out here living hell. In the same judgment, the same niggas you had that 3-strike rule or whatever, you know, getting Jake locked up for 30, 40, 50, 60 years, you weren't abiding by those rules. Here it is, you abandoned your child, all right, which could have caused him to go lead that so-called wicked thug gangbanging lifestyle. The same type of people you locking up, all right? Hey, and it's going to be measured to you again. Verse 3 says, And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thine brother's eye, but considereth not the beam that is in thine own eye? So these devils, they talk all this smack about us. Here it is, they're doing the same things and worse. All right, you say that black people steal money out of people's pockets. Y'all steal money out of people's economies and countries. All right, come on now. I'm gonna let this play for a minute. I want to fast forward a little bit.
The new Hyundai Sonata.
I'm gonna let it play for a minute.
With
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm doing, and they just forgot about poor little Danny Williams. You know, this kid is about 32 years old, and they won't even recognize
You know
him.
what, man? That dude looks like, hold up. This dude looks like the perfect combination between them two. All right, he has the cheek and somewhat jaw of his mother, even the boxed out head. And then he has this man's eyes, nose, and fucking smile, man, and them big old Dumbo ears. That's his son. This dude's an Edomite. He's a chocolate covered Edomite. And this dude, Clint, don't want to acknowledge him because he wanted to hit the town with her black self. All right, and she's not excused. He wanted to hit the town with her for a couple nights, and he didn't want to take care of his responsibility. And they have the ability to do that. They have the ability to judge people and live by a whole nother law book. They have the ability to put you in prison for jaywalking. Meanwhile, they'll stop traffic to walk through. All right, I'm gonna let this play for a second.
So, and they won't even recognize him.
That I am Bill Clinton's son. It was
Bill, come get your kid, man. Bill, come get your son.
common knowledge. Everyone in Arkansas knew. Everywhere I went, they point, that's Bill Clinton's son right there. He looked like him, don't he? The ears, the mouth, the chin, the teeth, the eyes, the nose. I see him in me. You can see a black Bill Clinton. When I brush my hair, I can see Bill Clinton with waves in his head. I always felt bad about him not wanting to be in my life. Was it because I was black? Was it something wrong with
You know
me?
what? I want to
Why
make one point. Even though this dude is a is a terrorist, an Edomite, some of his mannerisms, you know, he got ways, the way he's laughing, the way he's talking with some slang. You think that he was a Jake. All right, that's why, hey, in that scripture, that parable, hey, even taking it back to this picture, they were indistinguishable. All right, which is why ultimately Yahweh Shai and the angels, when they come back, they're going to separate who's who. All right, but we do know for a fact that only the true children of Israel are going to believe and call upon the names the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, which I'm more than sure he's most likely not.
I don't want him being a part of me? It made me think of even sometimes suicide. It's not fair, and it has been hurtful. That he still refused to acknowledge me.
That's that man's
Well,
son.
time was very hard, and my mom was a working girl on the streets. She was heavy on drugs.
My name is Lucia Bolton. My sister's Valerie Williams. Danny Williams' mother. She's a prostitute and she, hung around on the streets on 17th and Main. She met him on the streets.
I was told that she was with him on 13 occasions.
You don't know, about 5 or 6 months after, they had dated and everything. She said she was pregnant either.
My mom went to prison and lost custody of us. My Aunt Lucille stepped up and gained guardianship of us. She raised us in Little Rock, Arkansas. At the time, we was...
I'm going to skip forward some, because he's just going to be talking and explaining. I'm going to get a couple scriptures and call it a day. But come on now, Esau. This is your filthy little fingerprints. All right, wait. What does the scripture say about? What does the scripture say? The scripture say you're supposed to take care of the fatherless. All right. Hey, Exodus 22 and 22. It says, "Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child." Hey, and this man is neglecting his son. Hey, and that's why the scripture in Wisdom of Solomon. We're gonna go to this Wisdom of Solomon. What is that? 13. This devil, the same very sins he's accusing us of, the same very things he said that we've done, is the same things he's going to get punished for because he's fucking doing them, and he thinks he's going to just get off. He's just going to slide off into the fucking sunset. All right, let's see. Is it 12? Okay, maybe chapter 12. Wisdom of Solomon. Yep, I believe it's chapter 12. Let's see. Salakia, y'all. Or is it 14? Maybe 14. You know what? I know how to find this. Salakia. I know it's in Wisdom of Solomon 11. Okay. I need to go one back. Yep. Wisdom of Solomon 11 and verse 16. Yep. It says, that they might know that wherewithal a man sinneth, by the same also shall he be punished. God, hey, you devils, y'all gonna be the very same things y'all do that you say that we do. You're gonna be punished for. You're fucking hypocrites, dude. Come on. This dude was a president, a ruler of supposedly the world's mightiest country. You out here got kids running around, nigga? Are you serious? Come on, man.
Is a longtime friend of mine.
Just think about it. It was published in a tabloid owned by a best education. I feel I would have had a better life. In 1999, they tried to sweep me under the rug with Bill Clinton's friend publishing this phony DNA test. It never was a DNA test.
Roger Altman. Roger is a longtime friend of mine.
Just think about it. It was published in a tabloid owned by a donor of Bill Clinton. Even to this day, Megyn Kelly, Howard Kirk, they continue to quote this bogus DNA test, and it really hurts. I would love to see the DNA test done. Several times, I tried to reach out to the Clintons. People say all the time, you're going to get yourself killed dealing with the Clintons.
Just like many
others. To
others.
his library.
Hey, them Clintons got bodies.
Addresses I got off the internet, even email.
Alright, so hey, you know, that's about it. I just wanted to highlight that. You know, this devil's is so full of shit, man. It's not even funny, y'all. This guy that we're dealing with is so full of shit that he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care that it's shit. He set up his empire on a pile of dirt, and he no longer cares. Alright, he's just man, hold up, man, a fucking liar. We'll go to this real quick and we'll close it. Revelation 12 and 10. All right, we know the one scripture. The accuser, he slandereth his own mother's son, dealing with Esau, Edom, how he treats us Israelites. All right, things he says of us. All right, and this is all going to be over soon. All right, Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which is accused them before our power day and night. So this man's going to be cast down. The accuser of our brethren, all right, the liar, the slanderer. This dude will put you away for 50 years for smoking crack cocaine, for selling dope, and they do it out the pipe. Absolute madness. You know. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakarash. The honors to the elders, the apostles, Mary Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all who like Akim, walking, learning, teaching the truth and sincerity. I'm going to say Shalom.